Alright, it's 1 a.m. Time for some anime. Hey, what's up? Future Kino here. I'm really sick while I record this, and I still am. So I'm really sorry about how awful my voice sounds. And also, this is an 18A anime, so piss off if you're not, old enough to watch it. So, thanks. Before I get too deep into this, real talk, level with me. Why isn't anyone talking about this show? Maybe by the time this video goes up, more people will be, but right now nobody is. Maybe it's because the Netflix original tag that's attached to it, but after Gretzko, I feel like everyone would have just ran to go watch all the anime Netflix has. Whatever, I guess that just means I get to review this before Nux trashes on it for having an OP edgy villain who's actually completely useless. Man, what a weeb. But before I actually go into this show, we need to get the design of Killer Bee out of the way. I know I shit on edgy shows and edgy characters, but in this case, if you look past how awful Killer Bee looks, you'll see how amazing the show actually is. Starting with Killer Bee, or Koku, as most people call him in the show, his story weirdly becomes a side plot by the end, but I think it's better for it. Bee, the beginning, starts with its main focus seeming to be on the killer and the reasons behind his killings. Right from the beginning, we get to see his twisted view of justice, where he only kills criminals he thinks deserve it. And he goes on killing more and more criminals and leaves a signature marking at the crime scene. His killings are being investigated by the RIS and our real main character, Keith Flick. The entire team is interested in solving the case and finding Killer Bee, but we get this weird suspicion that Keith knows a lot more than he's letting on. The RIS aren't the only ones interested in Killer Bee, however. A group of crazy clown school dropout looking psychos called Market Maker are also interested in the killer, but they're interested in killing him for unknown reasons. They send assassin after assassin to kill Koku, each one slightly less cool than the last. As the show progresses, we come to learn that Koku and the villains after him are from a secret experiment to revive these superior beings that are closer to gods or angels than they are to humans. Once Keith finds Koku, he reveals that his father was one of the people working on the project. But after that part of the show, the focus heavily switches onto Keith and the RIS trying to hunt down the man who killed Keith's adopted sister Erica. And personally, I believe the final few episodes are the best in the season. Bee the Beginning really shines when it focuses on more realistic crime stories than when it focuses on Killer Bee and its fantasy twist. While watching every episode, you get the sense of suspense and excitement that forces your brain to rethink and obsess over everything that's happened so far. Usually, I tend to refer to this as the Steins Gate emotion, but now I'm probably gonna have to rename it. Even with the weird, fantasy, edgy subplots, there was never a part where I wasn't thinking about what's gonna happen in the next episode or everything that has happened so far to build such a compelling world. Bee the Beginning is filled with suspense, amazing characters, practically flawless character design, and fight scenes so good you've probably seen 5 of them in this video. Now, with this being an 18A anime, I can't recommend it to everyone, but if you're old enough, or maybe have a night to yourself, please do yourself a favor and watch this show. Even if crime isn't in your choice palette, give it at least a few episodes, although I'll never recommend not finishing an anime unless you absolutely can't stand it. But if you're like me and you prefer dubbed anime, then you'll be very, very pleased by the cast that are involved. Now, I know for a show I'm hyping so much, the short length of this video may seem kinda weird, but it's mainly because I think you should watch it. Normally, I never hold back from spoilers, because if you're dumb enough to watch a review and you haven't watched the show yet, it's your own fault if it's ruined. But in this case, I'm holding back because I can't stress this enough. You need to watch Bee the Beginning. Thanks for watching, and if you don't hate me yet, make sure to subscribe and check out the Why Does This Exist playlist on screen, and you will soon. Or watch a video YouTube seems to think you'll dork out over, also on screen. Well, I'm kinda sick of you guys for the week, and I'm kinda sick at the moment, so peace weebs.